What's up, everybody? My name is Tam, and this is Tam's Tech Advice. And real quick, I want to talk to you about who is more likely to show emotions. I'm talking about tears, straightforward crying in front of people. That's what I'm talking about. The ENFJ or INFJ. I actually did a poll. 75% of people are saying the INFJ is less likely, the ENFJ is more likely to show tears, to cry in front of other people. And I'm going to tell you, I disagree. ENFJ is FENI, which means that their extroverted feeling is what you're going to see. They're often talking with a ton of emotions, and you can see how they feel about certain issues, especially if they're really, really comfortable with you. They're going to display their emotional reactions, and it's almost hard for them to even let you understand just how deeply they feel about certain topics. The INFJ's leading function is going to be in I, and their secondary function is going to be their FE, which is extroverted feeling. So you would more likely think, well, the ENFJ, obviously, if you look at the cognitive stack, it's going to be the ENFJ that's going to cry the easiest. I could definitely see ENFJs and INFJs arguing, going,
"Oh, you would cry the fastest." "No, you would cry the fastest."
Cognitive stacks are really useful and helpful, but I disagree. I think an INFJ, I think they would be more likely to show tears quicker and in front of other people than an ENFJ would. I think an ENFJ would hold back. And here's what's weird. ENFJs are used to hiding their intuition, not on purpose. It's just there's not often opportunities for them to say,
"Hello, I noticed that, or I see that, or my intuition is telling me that you're lying or that you're uncomfortable."
It just doesn't work that way. It's very secretive, hidden, private. People often don't know. They have no idea. It's not like seeing somebody do something and they're like, "Oh, you just stepped on that candy and squished it and I caught you doing it." It's not like that. It's not like what a sensor would do. It's picking up on emotions, and you can't really oftentimes see emotions. Their feelings, they're stuffing them away into their pockets. Now, when they're alone, they may go crazy crying. But when they're in front of other people, even though they lead with FE, when it comes to something like tears, they may associate with that shame. They may use their NI feature to actually hide from other people how they feel. Why? Because they feel like if they're picking up on things that you don't want them to see, they may not want you to know how teary or upset they really are, and so they learn to hide it. They have a ton of practice. INFJs, their NI is at the forefront. They have those opportunities. Even though it's internal, it's still their first function. You can see it a lot easier when they're talking than you can an ENFJ. It's right there, like they're interpreting and they're telling you their interpretations and what they're seeing and what they're noticing. It's actually more out loud, even though it's an introverted function. That's the best way I can say it. And then their secondary function, it's secondary, but it's not hidden. They don't have to practice hiding. I think they do to a certain extent, because they're not gonna also share with you everything that they're picking up on and noticing either, but they will in their natural speech to you. Let me know if you get it. I'm trying to explain out loud what I feel inside my mind. So ENFJs will gladly climb into a problem with you, and you have somebody to walk through whatever that issue is that's taxing you. But are they willing to cry with you? Are they willing to cry their own emotions out loud? Occasionally they may not be able to help it. It just bursts forward. But like I said, it sounds silly when I'm saying it. Just let me know if you get it. I think INFJs, even though they're more introverted, they're used to living a little bit more out loud in terms of showing emotions. Now, the tricky thing is their first and second functions are also their temperament. They are NFs. That's their temperament. So you put that together, and it can create someone who is incredibly sensitive to other people's emotions and feelings. So it's just the perfect combination to have two people who are just gonna climb in with you with whatever you're feeling. And INFJ might argue that they feel very secretive about their emotions as well, but that is not true in my opinion. I think they're secretive in an introverted, private way. So it may take them a long time being a friend with you before they divulge certain information about their family life or how they grew up or just certain things that they deem very private. So they can be private, whereas an ENFJ will sometimes blab everything. Yeah, I'm going through this. Yeah, I'm depressed. Yeah, I'm taking some antidepressant pills. I think ENFJs can be more open when it comes to personal information. But when we start talking about tears, that's a different story. And I'm sticking to it. Definitely check out my book, The Workplace Narcissist, about narcs. The irritating thing about a narcissist for both of these types is they can know exactly what this person is doing and they can't stop them. Even if they're confronting them, I see what you're doing, because that person has a personality disorder. So that person is just gonna figure out ways to keep acting out, no matter if INFJ and ENFJ are onto them or not. So check it out. I think you will love it. I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for hanging out with me, friends. Bye.